Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and astrology stars come together to help you. By combining the visual messages of the tarot and the energy of astrology, you can be prepared for the opportunities and the challenges that are coming your way this month. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Magician, which represents the powers of creation. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Five of Pentacles, which represents a time of challenge. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Sun, which represents joy and success. And the tarot card for the last week is Judgment, which represents spiritual renewal. Taurus, the card for the first week of the month is the Magician. This represents the ability to use all the elements in the act of creation. This is a very dynamic energy and suggests that anything that has been purged will make way for an energy that is much more constructive and creative. It also suggests there is a spiritual power that is being used on the earth plane. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month begins with a full moon in Aquarius and your 10th house. Now, you may want to pursue whatever makes you feel successful, but you would be wise to be more aware of your personal security needs as well. So duties must be balanced between family and career. Now, Venus is still retrograde in Leo and your 4th house of emotional foundations, which may cause some personal disputes. You must maintain common sense and listen to the needs of others, especially family members. If you do not, the Sun, also in the 4th house and squared to Jupiter in your 1st house of personality, may expose any unnecessary and unwise energies that you have put into action or words that you have said. This may be seen as selfish, as extravagant, and it can hurt family relationships. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Five of Pentacles. This is thought to be a challenging card. It shows two desperate people walking past a church window in a snowstorm. Now, it suggests that there is a difficult time of suffering which could be abated. The problem is that people are walking away from what might be their best glimmer of hope. If the people would only reach out for spiritual help, they would find it. Now, as we look down into week 2, it rumbles as the moon will conjunct Jupiter and Uranus in your 1st house. This is a double-edged sword. Jupiter will help you express a sense of optimism and kindness. But the later moon conjunction to Uranus can cause a willfulness and a sense of chaos. So control your actions and your ego. The moon in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces, and he is in the 11th house, suggesting you may want to spend money to impress friends and associates. It's nice to be generous, but don't break the bank trying to impress others. The Sun will conjunct Venus in your 4th house, and this is the house of emotional foundations. So make sure you focus on establishing good relations in your home and family. This is where your true security lies. The tarot card for the 3rd week is the Sun. Now, this is the high season for the Sun. There is great hope for the future as we are together with our loved ones and share the gifts of the summer season. We are reminded with vacations, happy events, and celebrations. There is light in the world. This is a good time to heal wounds, enjoy your blessings, and try to make peace with others. Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week begins with the sun moving into Virgo and your fifth house. This will put a focus on children, creativity, and romance. Use this energy to enjoy life a little bit more than usual. You may want to splurge on whatever you really enjoy. Just don't break the bank. Now, retrograde Venus in Leo and the fourth house will square Jupiter in Taurus and your first house. So you may have to be a bit careful with family members, especially if you've been enjoying the good life. They may see your actions as selfish and immature. To complicate things a bit more, Mercury in Virgo and his ruling sign and the fifth house will go retrograde at the end of the week. This warns you to use kind words with anyone you love and also to control any extravagance. The tarot card for the final week of the month is Judgment. It shows the angel Gabriel blowing the horn of awakening. You can see people rising up from what appears to be a graveyard to a new life. This represents the possibility of new beginnings and a higher consciousness. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month ends with retrograde Mercury still affecting your fifth house. This suggests you may have to make adjustments with romantic or creative plans. Make sure you use kindness and understanding with lovers. Now, Mars will enter Libra and your sixth house, bringing a dynamic energy to your daily routines and work schedule. Be careful not to be too aggressive. Uranus will go retrograde in Taurus and your first house, and this is erratic energy and breaks up personal patterns that you may have relied on. So be willing to make needed adjustments and be careful with your ego. As the month ends, there is a hypersensitive full moon in Pisces and your 11th house. This suggests you may have to deal with very sensitive friends and associates.
Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.